Good evening, vinyl community. Steffen here with a new video. I want to show today some records I bought at the last record fair in Hanover, which has been 2 weeks ago, and I have been there and bought a lot of interesting things. And the first part I want to show today. Maybe in the next days I have time for the second part, so let's start. I want to start with this American folk duo, Chuck and Mary Perrin, with their record Chuck and Mary Perrin. Some call it brother and sister, whatever. Yeah, this is great folk rock, folk music, and is one of the biggest secrets of the folk rock in the US. Very hard to find album in original, if you like to have it in original, which came out on Chuck Perrin's own label Webster's Last Words in the year 1968. Then you have to pay €1,000. So I decided to have this nice reissue, which came out on Mapache Records in 2015, and we've got it here in a nice gatefold. We've got an insert here where we have some new pictures of those both brother and sister, and on the back side we have the lyrics. We have 2 covers on this record, and the rest are own songs. The covers are by Donovan and John Sebastian, but the originals are amazing harmonies, amazing melodies, great American folk rock. Chuck and Mary Perrin. So let's move to Germany. I bought my first Mrs. Beasley record. This is the first record by Mrs. Beasley, not only my first but also their first, called Nara est Incense, whatever that means. Came out on Op worldwide, and this is the original first pressing from Germany. Yeah, this is German Jess Rock, nice stuff, and very nice guitar work. Yeah, if you're interested, Mrs. Beasley. Here we got the label. Yeah, Mrs. Beasley from Germany. Yeah, this band was founded in Herford in the late 60s, and they split in 1971. And over the years they had some reunions, some splits, whatever. And since 1982, Mrs. Beasley is history. They split, and that's it. Mrs. Beasley from Germany. Okay, from Germany back to the north. Not back, but up to the north. I found this reissue by Aunt Mary Janus. This one came out in 1973 on Vertigo, but this is the Akama reissue from 2006 in a very nice and hard gatefold cover. Very nice cover, very nice. And I think we have also an insert. No, we haven't. We have no insert in it. Yeah. Aunt Mary from Norway. This is their, I think it's their second record, brought out I think 3, and originals are more than €1,000, so I'm happy with my Akama reissue, Aunt Mary. Okay, back to US. I found another Lee Hazelwood record, Love and Other Crimes, and I'm very happy to find this one because this is a great record. This is very, very great. I think this is one of his most stunning albums because his voice sounds so great, and we have so essential songs. Yeah. Love and Other Crimes, Lee Hazelwood. Famous for his collaboration with Nancy Sinatra and other ladies. But this one is great. This is the German first pressing on Reprise. Came out in 1968. Somebody wrote something on the label. Thank you very much. But yeah, this record is in outstanding condition. It's so old, but I would give him a near mind. And yeah, happy to find Lee Hazelwood. Okay. The next record is a band I've seen 2 times in the VC, and I found this one or this reissue on Breeder. It's an unofficial reissue. Came out I don't know in the 60s. No, not in the 60s. Here I got it. It's not an official reissue on Breeder. Came out in 1987 in Austria. Yeah, that's how it looks. Yeah, St. Anthony's Fire is an American acid psych blues rock band. Brought out only this one album, and this is also an holy grail. If you got it in original, you have to pay a lot of money, and so I also decided for the reissue, and I'm happy to find the reissue. This is not so easy. Okay, St. Anthony's Fire. Yeah, from US back to the north, back to, or let's go to Finland. This is the first solo record by, no, not the first, I think it's his second solo record from Dukat Alonein, famous for his collaboration with the band Tasavalian Presidenti. And this is very, very nice, fantastic, relaxed jazz rock. Very nice guitar work. Great stuff. If you're interested in jazz rock, guitar-driven jazz rock, this is a record for you. Dukat Alonein. With his second record, second solo record, Alonein. Okay. Found some more. 2 records. One of them has often been shown in the VC. This is Pearls Before Swine, Balaklava, their second record, and one of the most shown records in the VC. And now I got my own. This is the American first pressing on ASP disc. Oh, this one came out in 1968, and this is in great condition. I'm very happy to find it. It was not so expensive. Pearls Before Swine Balaklava. Nice picture here on the back side. So I don't want to talk or want to dive deeper into this band or this record. Want to show you the next one also by this band. City of Gold, also by Pearls Before Swine. And yeah, this is a record which maybe we can call it a solo record by Tom Rapp, the mastermind by Pearls Before Swine. And yeah, this is also great stuff, like the other album. It's their 5th LP. I don't know how much they brought out. I think 6, and this is number 5. City of Gold came out in 1971. And it's also the German first pressing on Reprise. Yeah, we got it here. Pearls Before Swine. Okay. Next one is an American band, The Crying Shames, with their records A Scratch in the Sky. Yeah, this is American garage rock, but I would say it's not so garagey than other garage rock bands. I would say it's more, yeah, it's more pop, a little sunshiny pop, whatever. It's not so hard as we used to by garage bands. I think it's more melodic and more harmonic. The Crying Shames. It's great stuff. And this one is, I think, a reissue. This one is a reissue, but I don't know from which time. I think it came out in the 70s, and the original came out in 1967. The Crying Shames, with their record A Scratch in the Sky. Okay, 2 more. A record I have often seen in the VC. Never heard one song by this band, especially on this by this record, by this album. So it wasn't Blind Buy, and I'm happy that I bought it. This is crazy stuff. I don't know how to explain, but this is crazy stuff. Frank Zappa meets Barbara Streisand on acid. Some things like that. I like it. This is jazz rock. This is very Zappa-esque, very Gong-esque, and great stuff. Henry Cow. In Praise of Learning. In Praise of Learning. Yeah. This is the German, I think it's the original pressing. No, it's not the original, but it is. Let me have a look. I don't know, but here we got the label by Henry Cow's In Praise of Learning. And now let's come to the Holy Grail I found. Satya Sai Madreya Kali. I hope I pronounce it right. Satya Sai Madreya Kali with the record Inca. This is not the original. Originals are not to find in the wild, I think. I think they pressed 300 copies, and this one is an reissue made in England, and have also they had also pressed 300, and I have number 267, and we only have this pressing and the original pressing, which one came out in 1972 on the United Kingdom of America label. The United Kingdom of America label, yeah. And this one is an unofficial release from 1991. And yeah, what is to say about the musician? The musician is an American singer, songwriter, musician, actor, whatever. His real name is Craig Vincent Smith, and he lived from 1945 to 2012. Started in the mid 60s with folk and pop songs, and then he moved more and more into hippie-esque music. And after experimenting with drugs while traveling on the hippie trail, he suffered mental health problems, and which worsened over the time. And I think in this time he recorded this record Inca and his other one record Apache. Also the same, very hard, very raw, very hard to find. And this is outstanding music. We have some comments here on the back. Underground at last. Maitreya is. We have Glenn Campbell said Country Girl was worshipped. Yeah, whatever it means. We have comments by Charles Manson, by Jerry Garcia, by Frank Zappa, Brian Wilson, Gabor Szabo, Roger Miller, and so on. And this is very great music. It's acid, psych rock, very melodic. Yeah, that's it for today. Yeah, Craig Vincent Smith had a very sad life after he being a musician. He spent 3 years in prison, and then he spent the most of the next 30-40 years homeless, and then he died in 2012. Yeah, not so good, but that's it. Satya Sai Maitreya Kali Inca, the last record for today. So thanks for watching, and see you soon. Bye bye.